Hi everybody, moms and dads, students of Exzel. It's time for our cycle tests again. I thought I'd just take a few minutes to go over what you can expect and what's expected of you in terms of preparation for the cycle tests. You might end up doing more than one cycle test a day, very likely that you're going to be doing two. And just because it's a cycle test and it's less work that you have to study doesn't mean that you put less work in for preparation. Parents, you need to know that the teachers have informed the students of what work needs to be covered. All the work that is in the cycle test has been covered in the class, and the students have demonstrated to the teachers that they understand the work and that they are capable of doing it. And the cycle test schedule is found on the D6 under Resources. So parents, how do we help our children prepare for their cycle tests? A lot of children might claim that they blank out in tests, they're very anxious, etc. But usually anxiousness, blanking out in tests, comes from being underprepared. So how do we prepare best for the cycle tests? The first thing is make sure that the books come home every day, textbooks and workbooks and study notebooks. Let the children get to school on time so they have enough time to settle in, they're not rushed coming through the door, that they're well rested, they've had good sleep. Cramming the night before or in the morning before they get up is not a good idea. And that they are well fed, a balanced diet. Yes, children, vegetables. Less sugar, less caffeine, less carbs. Nice low GI food, please. The study environment is also very, very important. There should be no tech, i.e. cell phones. No distractions from televisions. And yes, moms and dads, there are occasions when listening to music while studying is a good idea, especially when they need to block out white noise, the noisy neighbor's dog, a sibling, or mom or dad listening to the TV in the other room. But there are a couple of rules. The first is no words on the music. And secondly, the beats in the music should be between 60 and 80 beats per minute. So classical music is a good idea, but if the kids find it a little bit fuddy-duddy, then movie backtracks are always a good idea as well. They must be in a comfortable chair. There must be good temperature in the room, so maybe a fan. It must be quiet and free from distraction, sufficient space for them to work and leave their work out, so the dining room table is not necessarily a good place, and there must be suitable lighting. Typically with the lighting, if there's a white light for the main light in the room, then an orange light or a yellow light on the desk, and vice versa. If there's an orange light for the main part of the room, then a white light on the desk. Stationery for exams. It's common practice that the students put all their stationery in a clear bag. A nice tough Ziploc is a good idea, but I do know that there are stationers who have transparent pencil cases available. They will need 2 blue pens, 2 HB pencils, an eraser, a sharpener, highlighters, a 30 centimeter ruler, a calculator for the senior grades, but no Tipex. So parents, what is your role in helping your children prepare for their cycle tests and possibly exams in the future? The first thing is very important that the students learn to be task-orientated rather than time-orientated. So when sitting down to practice or study for the exams, it's less about you will spend 45 minutes doing the work and more about let's finish this section and mark it and understand it, then take a break and move on. This means that some sections the students might be busy for 15 minutes and the job's done. Take a break, have some water, go to the loo. It also might mean that in other sections it might be an hour and a half before they are able to get up, go to the loo, have water. This is pretty typical of what they can expect in the exam session, and we want to be able to increase their concentration span to a maximum of 2 hours when they're writing their exams. The second thing that's very, very important is to make sure that we're practicing for answering questions and demonstrating our knowledge with the correct cognitive levels. Cognitive level 1, being able to regurgitate information, the who, what, when and how. Cognitive level 2, being able to rephrase, give examples, give definitions. And then the third cognitive level, which is the most important. And this is often the one where your children will come home and say, I was tested on something I was never taught in class. And they are quite accurate in saying that. They're required to synthesize information, to compare information. They are required to create something new out of the information they've learned from cognitive level 1 and cognitive level 2. So finally, why do we have a cycle week in the first term? It's a very, very important time for us as teachers and as a school and as parents to help prepare the students for the coming exams in the second term and in the third term, when there's a lot more importance placed on it. We'd like to see if the students need any help somewhere, if there are any red flags that have been raised and any interventions that might need to be put into place. And it also provides us some marks for Term 1's report card. We will get to see if there are any red flags raised, if the students need any interventions, and how we can help them prepare for the exams. It also ensures that the students have got their study notes in place for the first term, and these are the marks that are going to go onto the report card for the first term, and they will count towards the weighting of the term mark at the end of the year. As with everything in Education Incorporated, there's a bigger picture to think about, and our cycle tests are no different. We would like to help the students prepare for the exams that are coming by working independently and in being in control of their work. We'd like them to be studying effectively, making their study notes, and this is an opportunity for us to see if they are doing that properly. It is also an opportunity to deal with failure if it happens, and to find a way forward so they're better prepared for the exams that are coming up in the middle of the year and at the end of the year. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you take some value from it. Until next time, bye-bye.